Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Actually, let's do full cam. We'll just listen to Alan-Wake's American Nightmare in the background. Hey, everybody. Oh, I didn't tweet. That's fine. Got a new schedule. Hello. There's an echo? I know why there's an echo.
If I do this, how is my audio? Probably pretty bad, right? So I got a shotgun mic for my camera. Yes, okay, hold on.
So I got a shotgun microphone for my camera because this will enable me to take my camera out of its little niche right now and out into the real world and do recording outside of my little domain here. But I don't think it's working right because the audio is bad and it shouldn't be. The shotgun microphone audio should be comparably good. I mean, it's never going to be as good as this microphone because this microphone is a very fancy microphone dedicated to capturing sounds. I don't know if I'll do outside streams, but I want to do more outside videos in the new year. I just want to be able to boom. I just want to be able to take this party on the road if I need to. So I got a new shotgun microphone. I was testing it out, but I don't know what's happening with it. It can't be as bad. The audio cannot be as bad as the audio recording and coming in from it is. Because it's a nice microphone. It's a Rode shotgun microphone. So there's a chance it's accidentally recording the onboard camera microphone, which is terrible. But I don't know. I just came in yesterday and I was troubleshooting it. And I was troubleshooting it in OBS, which is why there was double mics. It sounds good now because I'm using my normal microphone. So that's just one of those things that I need to work on. But it was one of those things where last year I really wanted to, it was echoey. Okay. Yeah. It is also they're meant for better spaces than the one that I am recording from. So that might also be an issue is really, I need to take it out of this setting and put it in the setting that I want to record in. Anyway, last year I wanted to do more, recording stuff outside. I want to start cracking into other kinds of not just video essays. I want to do movies and maybe documentaries and stuff. So that's a very vague goal for the year, but I couldn't begin to achieve it until I had a fully proper camera setup. And that involved having a better microphone than the onboard camera microphone. So the other news I have, I'm hyped too. We'll see. I worked on a script over the summer and ended up putting it aside because I was like, surely this won't be relevant in 6 months, but here we are, and it is still relevant, arguably more relevant than ever. So it was about the internet. It's another internet culture video. So I want to dig that up and do some stuff with it. The other thing is I've updated my schedule. My new streaming schedule, and we'll try this out. If it's bad, I'll do something else. But so the new streaming schedule is I'm going to start streaming an hour earlier on Sunday. This is ambitious, and let me tell you why this is ambitious. Currently off screen, I have my full cup of coffee, a bowl of cereal, and a slice of toast because I was making breakfast up until the exact moment, and arguably several minutes after the stream went live. Because I slept until like 10:30. So starting the stream at 10 a.m. Central Time is ambitious of me, knowing my whole deal. But that's what we're doing. So yeah, don't forget to take meds. Don't forget to, Nicholas, genuinely, yeah. Yeah. Don't forget to take your meds. Don't forget to eat and to have some water. Yeah, Lance Hart, this is a problem. It's waking up an hour earlier, but It's still I just have to wake up by like 9:30. I just have to wake up by 9:30 a.m. and that seems very reasonable to me. But that one might slide back when I'm faced with the reality of it. And then I swapped my Tuesday, Thursday times. So Tuesday will now be the evening slot, 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time. And Thursday is going to be the afternoon slot. So that'll be noon to 2, which I think is also, I think I was doing 2 o'clock stream. This one will be noon to 2, and that'll be ideal because after I usually eat lunch around 1, and then I'm sleepy for that Tuesday stream. So Thursday will be noon Central Time. Tuesday will be 7 p.m. Central Time. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see, gang. The other good news is that I went to a doctor and she gave me antibiotics, so I should be healthy sometime soon. Big update. Big week. Oh, it's snowing. Goth, I'm so jealous. It snowed here in St. Louis over the weekend and it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It started snowing like late Friday, and so all that snow was there and like untouched overnight. It was really, really good. Getting a foot of snow. That's exciting. It's supposed to storm here too. I'm crossing my fingers. Yeah, I did my nails. And then I immediately did some construction work, so I fucked up the nail polish a bunch. I hung a thing. I hung an IKEA organizing board for all my jewelry. I did one of those window insulation things where you put plastic on the window and you hair dry it all up. I did that on one of my windows. So I had a productive Saturday. Faith, thank you for the resubscribe. Happy New Year, Faith. Yeah, Mechtel, my energy bell isn't bad. It's actually bizarrely reasonable, suspiciously reasonable, but and my apartment is drafty, so but it also has like beautiful ornate windows, so I don't think I'll be able to apply the plastic to all of them. I don't know. I figure even doing one is gonna help cut down on the drafts, so we'll see. Okay. Today we're playing. I was gonna stealth tweet while I was typing, but then I forgot. Anyway, new schedule. I'll mention it again at the end, and we'll just see how it works out for me and for y'all. But we're right now. So to continue the Alan, what did I say? The wakes. What portmanteau did y'all come up with? None of them were great. It's not a good. They're not good words to portmanteau. Wakesmas is way better than anything I remember reading. I think I went with Wake January, which is fine. January is so bad, it makes it hard to tell what either of the words are part of it. So arguably that makes it a terrible choice. Arguably that makes it kind of the exact opposite of the purpose of a funny title, but okay, I've twatted. Okay, but we'll get into it right now. I'm definitely not stalling for time. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna have a little bit of cereal too. Okay. Sorry about the chomping sounds. I'll try to minimize them. So if you're not familiar, you weren't here for the very end of the stream. We finished. What a funny thing to turn around and reveal is behind me. So this is Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Oh my god, what happened? Alan Wake's American Nightmare is a kind of a spin-off of Alan Wake. It's not a real sequel, but it's kind of a sequel. Where, I mean, we're Alan Wake again. Let me see your face, baby. He's shy. We're Alan Wake again, and we're still trapped in the lake, but we're in some sort of like DLC. I don't know. Alan like quasi escaped. Ooh. Yep. That was a save spot I just used up. Yeah, it's another writing thing. Mechtel, what do you call it? I twoted? I released a tweet into the atmosphere, Mechtel. And so we're in the desert. It's still a Remedy game. And yeah, this is Alan's, yes, Nicholas, that is a good twote. I like twote. Yes, Nicholas said it perfectly. This is one of Alan's attempt to write himself out of the lake. He is still in the lake, kind of, but now he's also kind of in this world. And it's the same kind of deal where he's trying to collect pages. So he has pages of the thing that he wrote. He's trying to make those pages come true. So it's kind of a reversal of Alan Wake. So like we had one that was like, in order to get the satellite to crash through this oil derrick, the music has to be playing and the lights flickering and oil flowing. And so we did that. It was a little puzzle. We did that, and this happened. But it is otherwise just very much the same as Alan Wake. Except this time, he's finally shut up about his goddamn wife. But if you've played Control and you look at our setting, you're going to think to yourself, well, now wait a minute. Is this just a weird thing for Sam Lake and the people at Remedy?
I'm here. Just keep your head down.
Also, I have an SMS. I had a nail gun for a while, and that was pretty awesome. Oh.
I think I hear more of them.
Yeah.
I think I noticed.
So, yeah, to answer your question, if we like Alan Wake, he's still kind of an asshole, so I don't know. But we've got a new mechanic friend who's nice. Her name's Emma. She likes crystals. She likes crystals, but the game refused to actually give her any crystals. So either she's fucking with us or the game is cowards. Captain Swing, thank you for the Prime subscribe.
What the hell
Emma?
was that?
Easy. I got him. You're safe.
Thank God, a cutscene.
I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
No, I wasn't there. But it got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something.
What?
Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
The idea of Alan Wake being like, oh, you just happen to have the keys. Alan Wake, you wrote it. My brother in Christ, you wrote the story.
Are you okay?
I guess. Thanks for the help. Were those the... what do you call them? The Taken? What are they?
It's complicated. Short version, the darkness can take people over. That's why I had to destroy the oil derrick. Otherwise, they would have overrun the place.
Wow, I didn't think you'd actually do it. I mean, I didn't think it'd work. That's crazy.
Let me just try one more time at the risk of sounding like a broken record. It's bad out there. I don't want you hurt. You should stay put.
Yeah, while you turn this place into an inferno, run around shooting things up, and play some kind of weird games with your psycho evil twin. Don't get me wrong, you're nice for a weirdo. I'm impressed as hell by all of this, but enough is enough. I seriously just want to get out of here, okay?
I thought she was gonna say you're nice for a writer. A weird burn on writers. Unnecessary. I forgot to mention that at the end of Alan Wake, at the end of the original Alan Wake, we briefly met a dude named Mr. Scratch? I was going to say Dr. Scratch. I don't think he's a doctor. Mr. Scratch, which is another name for the devil. And he looked just like Alan Wake. But, and the darkness or the light, somebody was like, this is what people will see while you're gone. Yeah, Scratch Esquire. And so there's an Alan Wake doppelganger called Mr. Scratch, who seems to be living Alan Wake's life while he's in the lake. That was confusing to me. It was stuck in there right at the end really quickly of Alan Wake, and I was like, well, that's weird. And then this one opened with Mr. Scratch being like, I'm just a better version of you because I fuck. And that was supposed to be an explanation, I guess, for why he was in Alan Wake. But it did seem like maybe at the end they were like, oh, we need to open up room for Alan Wake's American Nightmare, so let's stick this in.
Its existence is one of rage and hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Oh, shit!
Oh, thank God that missed me. Thank God that missed me. This game, it also has a pretty incredible Rod Sterling Twilight Zone voiceover. And it's one of those things where I feel like it could really easily be super obnoxious and poorly implemented, but it's actually fucking great, and I love it. I mean, if anything, I'm Tabitha's evil twin, because I fuck. I don't know what Tabitha's got going on. I hope she's doing well. Okay. Oh, that was a closer quote god quote god quote than expected. I don't know how you're gonna implement that, but clear but unhelpful.
The scene, traces of violence, a callous midnight snack, a room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms. Satellite and now this? That place might be involved.
New Fishin' Man! I can't believe they rebooted this magazine. I loved Fishin' Man. I loved the OG Fish and Man magazine. Okay. I hope that truck means there's going to be a car section. I think that means you should go for seafood, Mechtel. Okay, fine. Whoop.
Emma Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious.
Fuck you, voiceover. No, Emma!
Emma Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half.
Oh.
More collateral damage in the ongoing war.
Can women not
Damned by
exist in the
forces
Alan Wake
beyond her
universe?
control. as much as by her own actions.
Ow! Just like, let a woman live, Remedy. Ah. How fucking dare this game? Okay, this is a pet peeve of mine. How fucking dare this game be like, yeah, shadow monsters exist and this man lives at the bottom of a lake that he's trapped in, but he can use space-time to render holes and appear in the desert. But crystals, believing in crystals is dumb. It's so, I'm just like, you, how dare you write a fantasy, a bizarre urban fantasy sci-fi setting and then make there be a female character who's like, I can read your aura, and be like, oh, what an idiot. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't, I'm sorry, you can't pick and choose the bullshit. I'm so annoyed. It's just such an annoying thing. It's just like, my sci-fi is written by a man, so it's good, and your feminine sci-fi is bullshit. It's just like, get a grip. Get a grip, Alan Wake.
Damn it! Why didn't you listen?
Shut up, Alan. I mean, if this game, I would be delighted if this game ended with some sort of crystal-based solution, thanks to Emma. It's just, that's so annoying. There we go. Time for a nap. Okay. That's true. If they'd given her crystals, they would have given her, like, just, like, nothing but rose quartz. And then anybody who knows things about crystals would be like, why does she have a bunch of rose quartz? Is she trying to romance Alan Wake? What is this vibe? I love this hotel art. I like the idea of abstract hotel art. Kind of assumed that this key would only unlock one door, because that's kind of how hotel keys kind of work, but I couldn't get anywhere in there.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Maximum Cowboy. That's it exactly. Oop.
I guess that'll have to be my next stop.
Thanks, Alan. Oop. Ooh.
The observatory, hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges
I like
on
how they did that.
to see the stars.
Oh. I thought they were going to pull back to show us the observatory. Did I just miss it?
An observatory. A place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Oh. This observatory has a big gun. Okay. What? Do I still have? Okay. Oop. Wow, not only did I retain... Ooh, not only did I retain my weapons, but they've refilled my ammo, which was very generous of them. Oop.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing a big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Oh, it's splendid! I'm having the time of my
Sorry,
life.
we have to listen to the interview.
You know, I didn't realize how much I missed that. And what about you, Tor? It's okay, you know. Well, this must bring back a lot of memories. Oh, yeah! It's
So excited.
wonderful to be back on stage. If it wasn't for my knee, I'd feel like a young man again. Well, speaking of that, I hate to keep harping on this age thing, but I gotta tell you, I've heard your new songs, guys, and you sound really good. Thank you. And this may be a touchy subject, but to be blunt, you really don't sound, well, old. I mean the difference between
What a
your
terrible
speaking
interviewer.
voice and your singing voice, it's just right. What the hell are you talking about? You saying it's not us singing on that record? What? What you talking about? No, I'm not saying that, guys, but I can't help noticing the difference. Son, you're on thin ice. You calling me a liar?
Whoa, hey, let me just step in here for a moment, boys. Yeah, Eddie, they do sound different, but believe me, we're not talking Milli Vanilli here. These guys are the real deal. Why don't you come to the gig tomorrow night and see for yourself? Once they get on that stage, boom, things get real.
Really?
Believe me, they play like they're possessed. It's
Yeah,
almost
Barry's
like
their
magic.
manager now.
When you see my boys play, you see the old gods for real. These guys project a lot of power. They're not lightweights, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Barry, I'll see if I can make it. Now, let's take another quick break here, and after that, we'll play the new Old Gods of Asgard single. Don't you go away.
I was hoping if we stuck around they would. I was hoping they were gonna play the single. They should. I want them to. Oh no, the light. Oh no. Alright. Well, so there's a light there, which suggests that we're supposed to go that way. But there's also a big sign that says North Observatory. Did we skip the Alan-Wake DLC? Is there Alan-Wake DLC for like the base game? Because I searched around and all I could find was like an art book and soundtrack and that sort of thing. Not soundtrack, probably. Maybe soundtrack of original music. Can you guys gather up so I don't use so much ammo? There we go. Where'd the other one go? Did you get lost, bud? There's two more episodes after the main game? Okay. I'll crack it open after stream and see if I can find those. What? I need 15? How many do I have? Oh. Oh, is this episode based? Alan-Wake 1 DLC. Okay. We'll circle back to that. I'm here for this completionist angle that we're doing, so we'll circle back to it. I didn't mean to rob you of Barry. I know he's everybody's favorite character. Hey, Ron! Finished the main game. Never got around to American Nightmare. I mean, it's a lot of the same so far. Ron, did you play the Alan Wake DLC? Is it just in the main menu? Like if I open Alan Wake... Ah! So sorry. So sorry about that. Just like voice startled me. Yeah, I guess I just get through it. Maybe I couldn't find the DLC because it was just part of the game when I bought it. I don't know. It's a mystery. I'll dig around. But yeah, this is all we're doing for the rest of January. So I got the Control DLC. I got both the Control DLCs and I haven't played either. So even though one is not specifically Alan Wakean, we're going to play that one too. And then we'll play Alan Wake 2. Only 2 months too late. Whoa. Wow. This observatory's got a really, really big shipment of arsenal. Has a big arsenal.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and... Wait a moment, it's you!
Rip.
I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Me, Alan Wake? Waffles and whipped cream. Damn, that's nice. Come on. Oh, that one's a doctor. Okay. It's been a very long time since my original playthrough. I didn't do the DLC on my replay, so I don't remember. Okay. I'll dig around. I'll find it.
Away.
It wasn't me. I just
Go
look like...
away?
Are you serious? That's what you're going with?
I'm trying to stop him.
I mix
You saw
this
those
up.
shadow things trying to kill me,
Feel like
right?
accessing
I bet he got
via the
along
main
with them
menu
just
episodes
fine.
sound right. Okay. I'll double check.
Yes, he did. All right, come on in.
Thank you.
It wasn't me, baby. It was Tabitha. Let me in, baby. I'll treat you so good this time. I won't fuck any of your display stands up. Wait.
Hey, buddy. I figured
That's
I'd take
Mr.
a moment
Scratch.
to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share.
I think there's a romance going
Up
on
here.
here.
I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
Kiss? What if my FMV actor and my in-game model kissed?
These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
Alan Wake is not invested in this FMV. Mr. Scratch, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go kill people with... This is not as menacing as I think the game wants it to seem. Oh, is he using it as, like, knuckles protection?
Never mind.
Ill-advised. Don't do that. It's not going to do anything for you. If anything, it's going to pad it. I feel like phone cords are kind of cushy. Yeah, the Remedy people don't know how to party, so they couldn't make their own Foley for that one. Okay. I feel like Alan Wake and Mr. Scratch romance is not self-cessed because they're different mediums. You know what I mean? It's like they're not even the same stuff. You know what I mean? Does this make sense? Like, how can it be self-cessed? They don't.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you.
They're not the
I
same.
didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but
If I kissed a cartoon you, it wouldn't be self-cessed. No, it would be something else.
Cruel trick on your part, of course.
Not something better or worse, merely something different. If 2D and 3D Sonic kissed, it would be okay. Yes. Are you sending the lift down? It feels like I'm about to have a big fight here, because there's an ammo stock. Oh, I see. You're sending it up. Okay. That's tragic. Here's the thing: is I bet there was fan art of it, but it has not been preserved. Oh my god! Great, another babe.
Doctor, the man who looked like me. What did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar
A tasteful amount of cleavage for
That's what I'm here for.
a planetarium.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array,
just
and
all
now
the
we're
babes
blind.
in this game, in
I
these
believe the event
games.
is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he
All the
broke
babes
is
in these
essentially
games
just a
get
special
killed or
camera,
raptured.
But we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done. Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs.
What is the lab
It's
coat
the
for? Is this a
strangest
great
thing.
question?
It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it.
He is a
He was
hack.
very pleasant when I was
We're living
working,
his hack
but
dream.
when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Wow, Alan Wake. Wow, Alan Wake? Are you really gonna criticize? Oh, I'm about to press a button that's gonna make me angry at Alan Wake.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually.
We've already
He was
killed
supposed to
him.
bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Why
It's
the
quite
lab
fascinating.
jacket?
It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen anything like it.
I love the idea of astrophysicists wearing lab coats as like a psychological maneuver to feel like lab scientists. This is my emotional support lab coat. It makes me feel like I'm working with chemicals.
Did he hurt you?
No, not quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking.
But he was just bragging. It wasn't a
He enjoyed
threat.
the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't describe Alan Wake in your estimation. All right, now there's going to be a boss battle. There's no reason. There's just no way. that we came to this big arena and I'm not gonna have to fight a bunch of dudes. HTML you should and report back. This is a great...
And try to be careful. It's a very expensive part and we don't have a replacement.
Oh my god, when am I gonna fight?
Dear. That sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
I think somebody should conduct a study to determine if wearing a lab coat makes you feel more science-y in a way that benefits your thought patterns. Where's the... It said there was a... There we go. Okay, so I'm just running back to her car. This was an issue in the first Alan Wake, in OG Alan Wake, where it is kind of just a lot of like... There aren't puzzles so much as it is just going from places you've already been to other places you've already been to get stuff. Ooh, that's a lot of webbing. That webbing that wasn't there before, right? It's a lot of webbing. It's a lot of webbing. Hey, spider alert, if anybody doesn't like spiders. Oh, but look, you can see the town from here. That's nice. Like, once again, beautiful. Look at this, I can hear skittering. Look at this beautiful, beautiful landscaping. People did better on tests when wearing a lab coat. I love that. Absolutely love that. I can hear so much skittering. Game. And you know what you're doing. Chair magazine?
Ugh.
Wow, this scientist is the most interesting person in the world. Oh, I didn't even have to shoot them. I mean, I hear more skittering. Is that really this old chair magazine? Holy shit. Oh boy. Oh boy, y'all. It just makes me feel really sad for that lady. I was also, I will say, I was expecting this game to be more of an action game than Alan Wake, but it really... Okay. It doesn't seem like noticeably more. How else is she gonna know what chairs make her lab coat look good? I mean, it's gotta be a bench, right? The kind where you can drape the lab coat behind the... Well, no, Kay, you got me. Because, I mean, when things get bad, you're gonna want to, like, take off that lab coat and, like, lean over some sort of fancy computer with a lot of colored buttons flashing. Ha! Lance-Hart, the two words that define horror games and action games. American Nightmare. And this is a little bit of both.
So you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy.
Captain Oblivion, okay, a cheap rolly office chair so you can bounce between banks of flashing lights that do nothing. That's a good one too. What am I doing? Am I getting up in here? Why am I getting up in here? I'm installing it? This very delicate piece of equipment? You can't do that? It's just plug and play, everyone. It's just a plug and play camera.
I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
When am I gonna fight 100 dudes in this arena? Game? You know what I'm horny for.
With the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
Oh,
now
no.
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
Am I going up? Am I going down? What? What am I doing for you?
Is there something I should know about this coolant thing?
Oh no, it's quite straightforward. The telescope is very heavy, and moving it generates a lot of heat. So do all of the electronics. Overheating could cause damage, so it shuts down automatically if the coolant fluid isn't flowing. And hot electronics generate instrument noise, which we want to eliminate as much as possible.
What is this coolant anyway? Is it dangerous?
We use liquid nitrogen. It's quite safe.
If I can make it to the valves in one piece.
Yes, there is that. Good luck.
I'm assuming you didn't have this kind of trouble using the telescope earlier, when my double was here.
No, it went very smoothly. Until he turned into a nutter. This doppelganger of yours doesn't seem to want anyone else to look at this phenomenon. Honestly, it seems a little pointless to me. There are many eyes on the sky.
I'm not sure what we're gonna get once
What
this
do you
thing
call
is
an
working
Alan-Wake
again,
doppelganger?
But I have a hunch. I doubt it has anything to do with outer space, or that anyone else can see it. I think it's a message from me.
For you? That seems unlikely. And even if it were a very localized phenomenon, surely it's visible to others in the area.
But I wouldn't bet on it. There's a reason he came here, and a reason he doesn't want me looking.
Yeah, Mechtel. I was thinking a doppelwaker. Alan, fake fuck. Ron's right. No, Ron got it. Ron got it 100%. Alan fake is really good. Alright, so I'm going this way. Through here? Outside? Back outside again? Where am I?
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Oh, I see. You know, I did see those valves earlier. Nope, nope. Get in there, bud. Get in there, bud. Alright, that was one. Oh, I guess maybe one of them was inside? I was trying to figure out what that star was. I thought it was to go talk to the scientist again. Ooh. 40 manuscript pages? Oh, that's so much writing. Can I just kind of throw Alan Wake down there? I know he's gonna take some damage, but I'm not super invested in his health, so that's fine. There we go. Hey, Sexalia Derulo. If you just got the message now, then you missed me saying that I've got a new streaming schedule. So just a heads up. And I will reiterate this at the end of the stream as well. But Sundays, I'm going to be streaming an hour earlier. So 10 a.m. Central Time. Tuesdays are now my evening stream time, so that'll be 7 p.m. Central Time. And Thursdays are now an afternoon streaming time, so that'll be, I think, noon Central Time is what I said. And that's all reflected in the any place that you can see my stream info or my schedule info. So if you scroll down, there's a schedule option, and I updated the information at the bottom of the screen. So when that flashes, it should be up to date. Come on. Oh, I like that you can hear. Okay. Hear it making a flushing sound. Alright, what else? Gonna make some other shit. Manifest. I really appreciate Remedy's love of interesting particle effects. I like that they're just like, what weird stuff can we make happen visually? And they just go with it. I think that's incredible. It's one of my favorite parts of Control, just like aesthetic-wise. Let me in! It's me! Oh, is the other one just right here? Okay. Oh, I can't help but notice, I don't believe they got an Energizer sponsorship for this one, so... Let me in! Okay. All right, before I go up there, because listen, there has to be a boss fight in this arena at some point. I'm gonna go and get some water before that maybe kicks up this time. I don't think it'll be this time. I think there's gonna be one more fetch thing I have to do before I actually get to fight. We'll see. Gel Ocean, that would be pretty incredible, actually.
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
Yay, I helped.
That sounds
I
like
helped.
I don't think they're happy with our success.
There we go. Okay.
Look out, they found a way in. Hold on a little longer. I've almost got it isolated.
Is that it?
That was intense.
Is
I'm
that
sighting in
it?
now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
I mean, kind of underwhelming for an enemy wave. I was expecting at least one of those boys that split apart.
Ah!
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow, like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
This lady was at a fancy enough party to wear a little black dress and high heels and no jewelry.
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
Although maybe those glasses don't actually have glass in them. Maybe they're an accessory. Because let me get real close. Can I see any lenses?
What do you mean?
I think those are her jewelry.
Almost as if we're only getting a fragment
Jim,
of
that's
it.
a fair point. Although again, it's
important.
I'm sure it
not
is,
laboratory. I don't know if
getting.
you have to take your
The man
jewelry
who looks
off
like me get the whole
if you're
thing.
doing
He locked me out of the booth,
physics,
so I have no
but
way of
I don't know.
knowing.
I don't do
I can
astrophysics.
tell you that
So
he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
that's
I
pretty
consider
cool.
myself a rational
Conceptually.
man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
All right. Conversation done. She has another copy of this old chair. Lady.
A printout of a signal. It, too, is a weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete. And yet, it provides a roadmap for the man to follow. A course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
It does make me think of This Old House. But This Old House is a much better name for something than This Old Chair. This old chair.
The drive-in.
Just desserts a
Once
cannibal's
the site
tale.
of lurid celluloid
Ham, a
fantasies,
documentary.
It's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.
Did they explain why I'm here? I mean, this is where she was at before. Like, she was at a party at an art exhibition. Did I just entirely miss why we got sent here? Lights out. I should go to a... Can I drive this? Ooh. I should go to a drive-in theater this summer. I'm setting an intention.
Just try to stay calm. I've seen this kind of thing before. I think you're gonna be okay.
She's all spookified.
Why is it so hard to think?
You've been touched by darkness. I'm hoping it's not permanent.
You've been touched by
Remember when you were here before and you kissed me and then everything got all dark? That was the best.
Listen, this is very important. Where did I go? Can you tell me that?
Baby, you don't need to go anywhere. You're here now. And you're
He's
in my
active
head.
listening. It's why he's
You
nodding
should
so
be
much.
In me. You should touch me again.
I missed his cutscene.
10-foot
Fuck.
lady. Hey, just in case there's a part of you in there that's freaking out right now, it's not your fault. I promise I'll do what I can to help you, okay?
I don't... Please go away.
Don't
I
sweat.
have to. I missed
I'm
a
just saying that
cutscene.
in case you really need to hear it, I've been there.
Okay. I missed a cutscene. I'm so... Okay. I'm wondering if it's not gonna... Yeah, let me see if I can restart from the checkpoint. The same thing happened on your first playthrough? Okay. We're not getting the voiceover, which is fine. Okay.
The drive-in.
Oh, here it is.
Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the champion of light here.
All right, so it should happen when I walk through the door. Okay. Yeah, so obviously I'm supposed to go here and then hear the sound of her voice and follow this light. Okay.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So, you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
This is implying some
Okay.
interesting but regretful
I love
things
you so
about
much. Did you know that love hurts?
the
Are you gonna hurt
mythos.
me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so
I think this
don't
lady has a
turn the
tummy
power
ache.
back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Where's the key?
It's okay, I have a
Just
gun.
so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff.
No,
Spend
what
time.
it implies, here's the thing. So, and this is a very standard thing in video games where all the enemies we've been fighting have been like men, basically male coded. God, that old chair. This is the most boring city on the fucking face of the planet. Everybody here only reads This Old Chair magazine. But what this is implying, what the fact that we see this female coded character being possessed by darkness and being horny, is that the darkness makes men violent and women sexual slaves.
And we're back with old gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback.
And that's why we haven't been fighting any female coded like enemies.
How'd that come about? Was it hard to go back into the studio after such a long time?
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
sure,
me?
ED,
They were
that's kind of the
chomping at
vibe.
bit. They were just itching to stretch those creative muscles. Now, it had been a while because, they spent a lot of time in,
Retirement. We were retired.
We were?
Yeah.
No. We were at the lodge and,
Oh my god.
we escaped.
We were at the retirement,
retirement thing.
yeah.
So, really, once we got in the studio, things started happening. Now, the
This is
music
also
changed
making
a
it seem
little
like
bit.
the two genders horny and
It
violent.
took us a while to find the right fit, but once we got going,
Yeah.
boy, they kicked ass. And it's an awesome song.
This audio is also implying that Barry that maybe these people should not be
Oh, really? I didn't know you were a
should not
producer.
be
Well, this is my
doing
first time. I mean, they needed a little bit of guidance, you know what I mean?
secret
Don't
third
get me
gender
wrong, these
violently
guys are the
horny.
best, but it's the 21st century, man.
Secret
Things
fourth
just
gender
got a little
horny for
different these days.
violence.
So, I kind of stepped in there, helped them make it sound all cool, kind of jazzed it up.
That sounds like a challenge.
Oh, no, it was really easy, man. I was just,
That's
you
just
know,
lays out,
a
yeah.
little zing, to take it to another level so it really rips. Let's just throw some really sweet synths in. Like that, just kicked it up a notch, but it's totally old gods.
Well, listeners, you can judge for yourselves. Here's Old Gods of Asgard, and balance slays the demon.
Oh, yeah.
Deep in the ocean of darkness, in the mirror of light, balance becomes a stranger, and in your fantasies, he rides a storm on your peace.
I love the implication that Barry's like, we've got to modernize Old Gods for the 2010s by adding synth. Matt's a little rocket. Oh no, it's still going! I wish the music would continue playing when I walked away. I'm gonna stay through the solo. Madzalu, that's so endearing. have to stay through the whole thing. Ugh. That is a Eurovision contender. I'm ready. Get the old gods up there.
The man has encountered this before.
Okay.
People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious touch of the darkness. He has experienced it himself, but merciful light burned away the darkness in his brain.
Good.
Ooh, 30. God damn it. What was I gonna say? I forget what I was gonna say. Must not have been important. Souvenirs. I love a drive-in theater that has souvenirs. Perplexing. I want to check the souvenir stand. Oh, I remember what it was. I thought when they had that interview with the voice actors for the characters who play the old gods, and they were like, but they sound so young on the recording. I was like, oh, is this going to be part of their mythos that they get like super young when they do concerts and like that's part of their power? Crossbow? Well, this is a terrible choice. There's no way this crossbow is as good as the gun. Not convincing. I mean, but obviously we're taking it. Oh, great. Oh, is this like a one-hit kill? Okay, that's very generous. It's really generous, but also really dumb. Okay, I like that the big ammo boxes just become whatever ammo you need. Oh, where'd you come from, buddy? Wow, that's satisfying. Okay, this is a good souvenir. I thought that was going to be a thing about how when the old gods get on stage, they revert back to their primordial god form. But actually, it was just a way for the game to lampshade the fact that the voice actors are old men and the people doing the actual singing are young. And so they sound different. I really thought that was going to be... I thought that was a hint or a clue, and I was excited. It was neither.
Oh, look! Mr. Hero's here! You ready to save the day?
Who are you? You're not Mr. Scratch. He's an FMV. We can't kiss if you're also a 3D model of a man. Lampshading is a technique in TV or movies where characters will actively acknowledge something that seems like a plot hole in order to kind of preemptively dismiss critiques about it. That's Dr. Itchy? Come here, you two. Oh, the music stopped. The cool music stopped. Uh-oh. The music stopped. I'm really sad. Rude. I think lampshading is a very literal term in that, or it's a metaphorical term in that there's something that's really bright and obvious, like a plot hole, and then you put a lampshade on it to make it less obvious. I think that's the thing. Preceding fishing boats. We ran out of The quote list ran out of spaces, so I had to make a second quote list. They're still in the system, so when you add quotes or search, when you add quotes, it goes to the new list. When you search for quotes at random, it pulls from both lists. Yeah, apparently they have a maximum of 2,000. Oh, this is an actual Poets of the Fall song? That's excellent. Yeah, you can get them both if you type quote list 1 or quote list 2. Excellent. It is just stuck in the middle with you. You're right. That is a good read on that. Alright, where am I going? I've not been keeping an eye out for manuscript pages, which has been derelict of me. I'm glad that the Alan Wake actor is getting to have some fun.
You are gonna shit yourself when you realize what I have done. Shut up!
What have you, I don't want to shit myself. What have you done? Another thing I won't be able to open because I haven't been looking for manuscript pages. How many manuscript pages do I have? Like 3. None? Oh, because we're in a new area. Shit. Oh, I'm not going to be able to unlock any of these cool weapons. That's fine. I've got a crossbow. I don't need your whatever bullshit. Just the one? Just trying to startle me, game? Because it's gonna work. When did this come out relative to Welcome to Night Vale? And do we think Night Springs was an inspiration for Night Vale at all? Uh-oh. Boy, I'm hearing some terrible sounds. This? No. Is it inside? Seems like maybe it's inside. Okay. Normally at this moment, Alan Wake would be like, I've got to get inside. But he's been so silent. Night Vale was also 2012, so maybe it was just something in the atmosphere. I think this sign in particular, the color scheme, and like, because it's like yellow and purple, and that's like the Night Vale color scheme. Just coincidence, I guess. Although, yeah, Night Springs was in the first game as like their Twilight Zone alternative. But it wasn't a particularly prominent. I mean, I guess it was semi-prominent. Yellow and purple are good together, that's true. The devs are just big Laker fans. I like that. Ooh, that's a manuscript page. 1. Okay. Comic book villain colors. They're nice colors together. They go well together. They're both kind of, they provide a nice eeriness. So if that's what you're going for in your media property, it's a good combo. Ooh. Ammo cache.
Okay.
Ooh, buttons.
I
Okay.
should be able to figure this out.
Oh god, okay. Oh, did I do it? That didn't do anything to help me. But it was fun for me, so... No, no! No! Reload! I might have discovered... Bye, Mechtel! I might have discovered a downside of the crossbow. I guess I did it? Was that it? Turn on the... Okay, yeah. Ow! Oh, it did a lot of damage. Hold on. Hi, Diskette. Oh, you have an Old Gods of Asgard shirt? That's cool. I'm not going to ask if they're in the second game because I want that to be a mystery to me. But that is an awesome shirt. I'm assuming it's like a classic like metal style shirt. Like the elaborate fonting. Ow! I thought writers got bonuses to not being electrocuted. Alright, here we go. Opening it now. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. Out this way. Boop.
You have no idea how badly you're screwed.
Well, writers are just such
It's
a
gonna be
grounded class of
blast to watch you
people.
find out. You get hit by those.
More excellent self-talk. Thank you, Alec. Do not get hit by flying axes. I love the crossbow. Okay. Ooh! Oh. I was so excited that there was a movie playing on the big screen, but then it was just a snuff film or whatever. Majorly disappointing. Should have been the Ham documentary, yeah! This game had the opportunity to educate us about ham, and it is not taking it. Look at how happy he is. What a handsome, happy man. Alright, we already got our souvenirs. We can go back. No.
Wait.
fucking knew it. I could hear him clompering up behind me. Man, I love this crossbow. More games should make crossbow a one-hit kill. This is very fun.
So nice. In the... No, don't. Oh, it's not... It's you. Did you help me?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I don't know what happened. There was this guy.
Before you say anything, I know I look like him, but I'm not.
Don't worry. You just
You
don't
can tell
feel
by my
anything
cool
like he
Texas
does.
belt buckle.
He was in my head. I feel like I need to take 50 showers.
Where is he?
That asshole wanted to get into the projector booth. He was talking about fixing things so the sun never comes up. God, it didn't seem that weird when he was saying it. It sounded really good at the time.
You weren't yourself. The projector booth. That sounds about right. I need to get in there.
I have the access code for the door. Here.
Thanks.
I'm just glad you showed up now. He said he'd be back after he'd arranged for some security.
Do you feel up to telling me what's going on here?
We have an art exhibition here, supposed to open tomorrow. I'm the curator. My name's Serena Valdivia.
Valdivia?
Holy shit.
She related to
it is
Eduardo?
you. I've seen you on the big screen. I know your wife.
You know Alice?
What?
Wait. Big screen.
Yeah, we have a film from her here. What the hell happened to you?
Oh, good for Alice.
Getting back to Alice.
Oh, God, yeah, sorry. It's quite a coincidence that you're here. She made this short film. I mean, she shot it years ago.
Oh.
You're in it.
Alan's in
it's
it?
It's a part of the exhibition.
I'm in a film?
Yeah, it's like... I mean, it's just footage she shot of you at some point.
It's a memorial
But she
for
turned it into
Alan
this
Wake.
thing.
Oh my god. This
almost
game
like
had
a
an option,
memorial of
had
sorts,
a moment to
because,
give
you know,
Alice any amount
you're
of
supposed to be
character.
dead, or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was so hoping that Alice made a ham documentary. Wow, my wife always loved deli meat, so that makes sense.
How's Alice? Is she all right?
She's
Hobbs.
okay, I guess, all things considered. I know her pretty well. You're really Alan? I can't believe you're here. Nobody knows what happened to you. But there are people who say they've seen you.
That wasn't me. He just looks the same. Like, you know.
Yeah, but that guy's a lot more slimy. The thought of him makes me... I hate him, but there's something about him, this... God, he's so creepy. Anyway, you're not like him.
Character trait misses her annoying husband. 100. Yeah, I'm so annoyed. That was such a wasted opportunity. It was such a good setup. I mean, the game really got me. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Alice out there moving on with her life. Oh, wait. There's a page. Oh, it's on the outside. Poor Alice. See, I was imagining Alan Wake systematically slice by slice demolishing a whole ham. How do I get the fuck over there? Like in Review with Forrest McNeil when he eats the pancakes, just dead-eyed staring into the camera while a voiceover tells us about ham. Ow.
That's the security system?
Ooh. No. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate that it let me reload while... while beaming. As you say, beaming the next guy. Easy. Simple. Okay. Man, the game has been so good about giving me ammo caches. And so bad about giving me challenging combat. That's Alan Wake's cousin John Hamm.
The champion of light can feel the fragment of the signal in his pocket. The weapon that can change what will be. It's incomplete, but it's all he has.
What's in my pocket? Is it the clicker? It was late at night. The summer was almost over. Well, that's not a lot to go on, actually. Oh, for real? Okay. I mean, it's late at night already. Summer was almost over, I see. Hold on. Okay. Wait, was that gonna let me play Death Rally? Yes. What? This is not the audio I expected a game called Death Rally to have. Okay, that was such a weird moment. Okay, so I'm trying to get the... I mean, it's... Is it late at night? It was late at night. Okay, but it seems like it's... I can't tell if this is sundown or light pollution. Let's see if there's a clock. Oh, here. There's a fucking massive giant clock. Okay. Well, that just... There we go.
Oh, hell, this isn't going right.
What? But why? I'm crushing it.
You've
Alan.
been up to something, haven't you? Too bad it's not gonna do any good. I'm a better you than you ever will be, and I've got all the time in the world. Everything you've got's going to be mine. Your life. Your life.
My wife.
What are you gonna do about it? The sun's never coming up now. I can keep this up forever.
Show yourself! Whatever you say, buddy.
I would love it if the final battle of this game was all FMV. That would be fucking spectacular. We've seen this before. This isn't the opening of
darkness is unstoppable. Time itself twists and tears, sweeping the champion of light back with its dark currents. Again, he enters the world, but now he sees the trap for what it is. A maze that loops back into itself.
Bad maze.
I'm here again. He sent me back.
Yeah, so this is the opening of the game. Do I still have... Oh, thank God. It's okay, everybody. I still have my crossbow. Oh, yeah, there's Bird Lake Cabin. It's the cabin my wife kind of drowned in. Can I get in there? No, okay. The game says, you have enough crossbow ammo, Jenna. What are you gonna do with more crossbow ammo? I don't know. I don't remember there being evidence of spiders the first time we walked around here. Crossbow Chan! Crossbow Chan says, notice me. Notice me, Wake Senpai.
Not birds again.
Oh my god. Yeah, for once, Alan Wake, I'm fucking with you. Oh, okay, they just became dudes. That's fine. No. What are we doing here? Alright, so you're gonna become a dude. Are you not gonna attack me? Alright, so I guess they're not gonna attack me as birds anymore, so that's something. Okay. So this thing is back standing. I mean, I can't believe Alan Wake American Nightmare was so ahead of the curve when it came to time loop games. Alright, come on. Manifest. I got just the thing for hunting. Manifest that, yeah. You're cleverer than I am. Hey Emma, I'm back. I'm sorry I let you get turned to darkness last time. Also, I'm sorry I said crystals are stupid. I'm an asshole. I'm Alan Wake.
Emma? You here?
Wow, it is you. I guess all of it really happened.
You remember me?
Kind of. I felt weird all day, like I could almost remember a dream I had, and then just before sunset, I remembered the page.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get those things again.
Not all of them. I went out and got them. Well, most of them.
Oh, thanks.
I felt stupid at first, but then it was getting dark, and those things started showing up, and one of them made off with the battery. It ran into the railroad tunnel. There was no way I was gonna follow him in there. Sorry.
It's good you didn't. You should be careful. I mean, really careful.
Yeah, I kinda remember something. Something bad happened to me, didn't it?
Forget it. It doesn't have to happen again, okay? Just do what I say.
Yeah, okay. God, this is too weird. Am I going crazy here? Just go get that battery.
Try to stay calm. You're perfectly sane. We're caught in a time loop. That's why this is happening again.
Incredible.
I believe you. God, I feel like I might just lose it any second now. How come you're not freaking out over this?
Because on my personal weird shit-o-meter, this just doesn't rate.
Look,
Wow,
I know
Alan, you're
something
so
happened
cool.
to me before.
You're gonna be okay. If you just keep cool, okay? Thanks for getting this stuff for me. It's a big help.
I hope so. Are you gonna make everything blow up at the oil field again?
I have to.
Yeah,
Well,
Emma,
whatever the
it was
hell
really
else you
cool.
might be, at least you're not boring.
Just the
Here's
battery. That'll save time.
Did it preserve the manuscript pages I already found? Wow, you've already beaten Alan Wake 2 5 times. That's incredible. I haven't even played it once. Okay, so it does preserve them. I wonder if it repopulates them as well so that I, like, can't get some of those weapons the first time around. That would make me feel better about how sloppy I have been about finding pages. Alright, so there's a page. Is this going to be the same? Okay, yeah, it's the SMG again. But I already have that, so. It said there was a page. Is it in here? Where could that have been? Where? Is it on the roof? Am I supposed to get to the roof? see it. That's perplexing. There's another one. Okay, let's see if we can get that one. What I like about the Alan Wake games so far is that they are shockingly ahead of the curve when it comes to like story and writing and concepts like that, but gameplay wise feel in some ways stuck in a PlayStation 2 era. And that's wild to me. I don't know. It's just a fascinating combo. Where the fuck is this page? Am I just not... Am I going crazy? Emma, where's the page? Emma! Oh, that's annoying. The TV will have something new? Okay. Thank you. I saw it and I was like, it's just gonna play the same thing, but it makes sense that there would be new stuff.
Okay. So this chick just came up to me and said she's my biggest fan.
This is gonna be something horrible.
I know. They all say that, right? And she's giving me the eye. So I make a couple of moves.
Is this Slender Man?
and things start happening. But I say I have to go to the bathroom first. Uh-oh, right? She's got no idea.
Oh my god, you're just gonna kill her? Okay.
This is gonna be priceless.
This is a damning statement about video games in general, but I'm relieved if he just kills her and doesn't imply other things. Kevin Oblivion, that would be incredible. He just treated Kevin Oblivion.
I thought you'd like that. Are you tense?
Kevin Oblivion, are you Alan Wake?
Maybe a little. I had a crappy day.
Yeah?
Don't worry, it's improving real fast.
Yeah.
Hey, don't stop. It's just getting good.
I thought she said don't stab.
Watch this.
Got her.
Yeah! Did you see that? Oh man, did you see her? Boom!
Kevin Oblivion, that would have been 100 billion times funnier. Learn how to write. Now this dude's like, but we didn't fuck, so I've got no plans for the rest of the evening, I guess. I was wrong. Mr. Scratch is an Alan Wake that fucks. Nobody in this game fucks. It's the tragedy of the Alan Wake franchise. Page? Is there a page over here for me? Yes! Okay. He's doing the thing where he watches a show with us and keeps looking at us to see our reaction. Yeah, that is it. That is Mr. Scratch's whole vibe. Oh, this is my favorite part. Watch. No, what? You're not paying attention. Oh, good of mine.
Perfectly safe.
Everybody, it's mine. We did it. Yeah, see, I was gonna say, it seems like there's gonna be spiders here in this one.
Now I just need her to charge this up.
Oh, I didn't need to use a crossbow on that one. It's good to know I can just, like, attack these things. some spiders. Sorry about the spiders. Anybody who doesn't like spiders, I'll let you know when they're gone. Is there one last one? Yeah. Alright, is that all of you? Music's still pretty dramatic, so my instinct is no, but I'll just keep going. Emma! Sorry, there's something inherently funny about the way that they popped out. Ah, I saw you. Okay. Emma! Emma, there's spiders! Emma, help! I love this beautifully lit motel courtyard with the one big tree in the middle. It's kind of nice.
Found the battery.
Okay, I'll charge it.
With my wrench.
Here. Try not to get killed.
Okay. I'm gonna take care of this. Try to stay calm.
Look,
At what point has this lady not been
stay here with
eerily
me,
calm?
Please?
I'm sorry, but if I don't deal with this, no one else will.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that this is getting really creepy. I believe this is real, but I don't understand any of it. I'm getting scared.
You believe in time loops?
I can't
Ugh.
believe you're so calm.
I get scared. But I've
How
had a lot
lame.
of time to get used to it.
How basic of you
That
to
helps.
believe in time loops. Oh my god.
The guy who looks like me is the reason this is happening. I caught up with him, but he swept me back here.
Back in time.
Yeah, it's a trap. We'll be doing this forever unless I can break out of it.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm working on it. I came prepared, but things got kind of scrambled when I arrived. I'm tracking down the things I need.
Yeah, well, feel free to climb back into your DeLorean or whatever it is you do.
Alright, that was funny. That was this game's equivalent of calling him Stephen King. Alright, so my instinct is that the time loop, I mean, and this has already been borne out, is that the time loop, the point of the time loop is that it's going to get more difficult each time. Oh. Man, crossbow kill things so easy. Okay, we're going to, or that's where we're going. Okay. Yeah, Captain Oblivion, this game definitely feels like, I mean, because it's mostly reused assets. I mean, a lot of the assets, I shouldn't say mostly, a lot of the assets are clearly reused. And so, like, if you're already doing that, like if you're already using assets from your base game,
Well, here we go
there's
again.
no reason not
Better
to
get
like
ready
double
to
down.
run.
Alright, and the music was playing, and the lights were blinking.
Should be in trouble.
Yeah.
Better hurry.
Why would she be in trouble? She was not in trouble the last time. Wait, was she? Oh, there were dudes outside of her place last time. That's right.
Emma! I'm coming! This is not the bad thing! Nothing!
Fuck you! Hey, I'm reloading. Oh, right. I thought I got them all. That was really startling. Okay.
It's okay. It's safe now.
The music stopped playing.
I got a really bad feeling about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know. What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God, that's awful. Hey, you wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go. It was really great at first, and then I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards. I thought that he was so charming.
And then he went to the diner.
That's right. I wasn't involved. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. In the meantime, you stay here, okay? I'm serious. Keep the lights on and stay here.
Yeah, okay. You got it. I sure hope you're right about this.
I mean, we never figured out...
You're gonna stay here this time, right?
Because the last time I didn't, and that thing, whatever it is, happened to me.
Yeah. I don't want you to get hurt again.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stay put. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I learned my lesson.
Good.
My guess is she didn't, and we're gonna have to figure that out in a time
this
loop.
time around. You proved that much when you went out and got those things for me. I think you're gonna be okay.
Let's hope you're right.
Yeah, my instinct is that we don't... Oh, come on. Okay.
This wasn't supposed to happen again!
The memory of her own fate haunts Emma Sloan and fills her with dread. This time, she does as she's told. It's not enough to save her.
I mean, I'm happy I'm right, but that was like... immediate. It was just immediate. No, I didn't find the manuscript page. It was a ghost.
The future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny.
I like the one gas
Sometimes
sign
the puppet
being
and puppeteer
inaccurately
can
lit.
be one and the same.
Or maybe it's supposed to be lit up. I don't know. Yeah, Gold Star is a great question.
Mount
Yeah, Captain
Redtooth,
Oblivion,
it's top littered with
hard to
man-made
balance
eyes
that.
stare into the
Because I think
endless
we're supposed to
depths
think
of
Alan-Wake is
space.
a good author.
Tonight, the champion of light will depend
hard to
on
tell.
them to pick out a message from the ether.
No, let's stay in the car.
As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
That's where the camera should be.
he knows he can go in here and loot a little bit of good stuff.
Oh, praise be. You guys are coming through for me. And that means there's
Oh boy.
you know, when the hours stretch into eternity like this, it feels like I'm stuck in a loop, reliving the same endless night over and over.
Wait, was that guy talking about the time loop?
It really matters to me. Caller, you're on the air. You suck, Eddie!
Okay.
Did you know that this is my dream job? True fact.
Alright. That is just really relatable. The idea of somebody being like, "You're an idiot," and you immediately being like, "I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing in the world." It's a relatable as an internet content creator. Oop. Hold on, there's a page back here. There's pages where the fuck is this page? I just ran right into that one. This page. Oh my god, is it up there? Okay. So I probably just can't get that one. This one I can get. Okay. Ooh, full moon. Okay, there should be a page over here. Feel like I can't tell if I'm just paying more attention to where the pages are or if there are in fact more pages spawning. Ooh. Oh, I do like a hunting rifle, but the crossbow's so fun. Oh, and this is where the spiders spawn. It's interesting that the car is in a different position this time. Oh, Old Chair Magazine's still there though, so can't be that different. Is there a page? Yes! On a pillow? That's great, but perplexing. Okay. Madzaloo, yeah, I agree with you. That's something that always bothered me about, oh, what is it? Fuck, hold on. Oh, whoa. I liked what happened to that character model as he flew away. I'm thinking of, let me look it up. It's the one with, it's the Stephen King parody show with Richard Ayoade. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Grant, yeah, Dark Place. Grant Marenghi's Dark Place. I think about that when I think about that because they're parodying what happens to like actresses in those shows where they get written out and stuff like that, but they had a chance to like use the female character to shine a light on all of that, and instead they just wrote her out. And it's one of those things, I mean, Trilobite, an all-timer quote, and I love that show, but they do make the choice to write out the only like regularly occurring female character on the show, and then kind of lampshade it by being like, isn't this what parodies do? But at the same time, it's like, well, you found a way to not pay or not have the voice of the one woman on the show for the rest of the show. So it was like, well, just if you don't feel comfortable writing women, hire female writers.
No, wait.
I don't know what to tell you.
It isn't you, is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
Yeah, and it's not clear to me if we are supposed to think Alan Wake is a good author or not. My instinct is yes. Where is this page? Where is this page? It must be above me. I can tell that there's other areas of this game that I have not, we're going to be able to get to.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic.
Gold stars, I like that
want you to
headcanon.
understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic.
Well, I kind of agree with him there.
Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't
Nicholas,
open
that's a
by
good
accident
point.
in your pocket.
I mean, I don't
It's still
think
really
he's
easy to
considered a
open with
hack
just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me.
in the universe.
I
Like, he
know
was
what
on a
you're
late
thinking.
night talk show,
It's too
and not
big,
a lot of authors
too
get
heavy.
there. Hacks
But
definitely
sometimes you just
don't.
need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs.
I think this is the tricky part, is that I think he's...
I can't
Yeah,
tell you how many
Sexalia
things
Dan
I've
Brown was
MacGyvered
going to be
with
my
this
poll. This is the problem, is like... Dan Brown is famous and
Okay,
beloved,
now,
and people
guns.
like his books.
Not a big fan.
Is he a good
I mean,
author?
how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet?
I think it depends on who you
I
ask.
want you to understand that.
And the question is, does
I
Remedy
take pride in what I do.
perceive
We
Alan
can't
Wake
both be worthless
from
hacks, can we?
from an angle of somebody who's a fan of his work? Does that make sense? Well, here's the thing: is like I enjoyed, what was it? The Da Vinci Code. Thought that was an enjoyable book. I don't think it was particularly well written, but I thought it had a lot of good qualities that made it very readable and enjoyable. I wouldn't say Dan Brown was a hack. I would not say he was a literary genius. I'd say he writes a good story. I feel the same way about Stephen King, where there's a lot of stuff in his books that I simply do not enjoy. But there's a lot of stuff that's really good there.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
Trilobite Agent, I like that.
Telescope, Doctor.
That's really funny.
All right, let's get it installed.
I would agree, Nicholas. I think as just in like sheer literary talent, I think Stephen King has more going for him. But this is tricky. Is like, how do you? There are lots of ways to be popular, and there are lots of ways to be good as an author, and it's unclear to me which of those things we are supposed to perceive Alan Wake as. Like, we're definitely supposed to perceive him as hugely popular, like, and beloved. He says he doesn't even remember writing Cujo. It's kind of funny. So I don't know. I don't know.
I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you
Yeah.
can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal.
Done and done, lady.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things.
Oh my god.
All of this is very strange to me. %, 80% Stephen King by volume. I would agree.
My question is, like, if I sat down and talked to the people at Remedy who wrote Alan Wake, would they say, yeah, I love Stephen King, or would they say Stephen King is a hack, or would they say I've got complicated feelings about Stephen King and complicated feelings about Alan Wake?
But I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
It's not deja vu, Doctor. This has happened before. We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I suppose
Sam Lake loves
I could
Stephen
call it
King. That
magic.
tracks.
I don't believe in magic.
Neither do I. But
He
I
says
can't
Alan
argue
Wake
with
isn't
what
a
I've
good writer, though.
experienced.
Okay, that's really funny.
Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes.
Ha, Hobbs.
All right.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be
I
right.
realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I can't deny that what you say resonates with me on some level I don't pretend to understand. But for all I know, I'm simply delusional.
But it's not just you. I've experienced the same thing as you. Doesn't that prove something, at least?
Maybe. On the other hand, given your appearance, and the fact that you're trying to convince me that I'm not insane, perhaps you're merely a hallucination that accompanies my delusions.
You're not having a psychotic episode, Doctor. For what it's worth, I'm a skeptic by nature. I completely understand your reluctance to believe me.
There are people caught so deep in their psychosis that they retroactively manufacture memories and beliefs that conform to the situation at hand.
Sure, but you have to stop second-guessing yourself at some point, if you want to get something done.
Madzalu, yeah. I don't mind it with the scientist. I kind of like the vibe that she gives off of just being like, wow, this is pretty weird, huh? But the fact that both Emma and the scientist are this way. I mean, we didn't really talk to the third lady very much. I can't really remember if she was very flat. It is kind of a weird stylistic choice. And it's one of those things where I'm like, well, maybe that's an ironic representation of Alan Wake's inability to write women in a cohesive manner. But then I'm just like, well, maybe it's a directorial choice on the part. See, this is the problem, is like having this kind of meta angle gives you such a guard against those kinds of criticisms. But I also feel like if that is what the game is going for, I do think they need to have hit it more, like kind of been more. I thought there was one here the last time. I guess I just need to do the primary pipes. If that was their intent, they need to have highlighted it more. But on the other hand, I don't know. This is the problem with satire or parody or this kind of meta kind of commentary, is like, how hard do you hit it? How hard before it becomes like obnoxious or it kind of misses the point of what you're trying to do? I don't have an answer for that. All right, next checkpoint I reach will be the end of the stream, because we already went over. I got involved. I hear some spooky sounds. I see some spooky boys. Much better AI this time. That's what I'll say. These boys are really good at circling around me. Oh. Well, I made him angry! It's a shame I've got a crossbow. Crossbow OP in this game. Uh-oh. Those doors shut behind me? Okay, no.
These beams hate the light, am I correct?
I think we're good to
You should
go.
be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way. All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
I wasn't gonna go that way, darkness. Okay.
I guess they didn't like that.
You're gonna attack me, or we're fine? All right. Ooh. Ow. I hate getting slightly bumped by boulders. And cars. All right, that one's fair. Yeah, I saw those trucks beginning to wiggle. I see. I'm supposed to go up the path. That didn't kill me. Oh, it almost got me on the reverb though. Oh. Okay, that's we'll go in. That's enough.
I guess they didn't
That's
like
enough. All right. New schedule. Sundays. I start an hour earlier, 10 a.m. Central Time. We'll see. Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Central Time. Thursdays, noon Central Time. So everything's different, but that information is it's everywhere that the schedule information was previously, which is on the screen down underneath the game, and also in the schedule section of Twitch. If you scroll down, all of that information is there. We'll try that out and see if that is going to work for me and everybody, and we'll just do our best. And that's all anybody can ask of us. Should we raid somebody? Ooh. Yes. Yes. Professor Ashley is playing Killer Frequency, so we're going to go raid her. Am I getting this right? Yes, underscore. All right. We can go shout out to her. Biometrics on, it says. So excited to see what that is. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you Tuesday in the evening for our new stream time. Have a good rest of the week until then. Bye.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, K-Fam did a mandatory first